Where in the world is Lester Woods? Welcome to Sights and Sounds of the Streets, hosted by none other than your boy, Lester Woods Jr. I'm out here outside in the streets, and guess where I am? I am going to show you the sights and the sounds of the streets of St. Charles, Missouri. St. Charles, Missouri is a very nice, quaint town a little bit northwest of downtown St. Louis. It has about 72,000 people in it. And this is a town, it is a city that I have frequented very, very often during my tenure in state government as we would hold meetings, conferences, and events here. And I always love this. They have great restaurants, great even barbecue, and I typically have come here often to ride my bike on the trail. The trail actually parallels the Missouri River that goes right through this community on one side of it. And it's just a nice, small, quaint town. Now listen, I want to show you one of my most favorite things about this small town, this community, is that I grew up in Louisiana, and one of the places I always loved to go to in Louisiana was Natchitoches. And there was no other place like Natchitoches, Louisiana, because Natchitoches actually had a very intricate part of the city, just like St. Charles. And I want to show you where it is. It is actually simply, if you will, the cobblestone streets. And so look at the cobblestone streets and sidewalks right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Very cool, very nice, very calm community. Has a lot of boutiques, a lot of mom and pop shops, good food, even boutique shops that you can buy apparel, shirts, blouses for the ladies, shoes, of course, pants. Kind of love that little historic downtown St. Louis awning right there. But yeah, look at this. Nightlife Center. This is a little restaurant that's called the Quintessential Dining and Nightlife. Got their menu right there. So here we are, enjoying this very beautiful Thursday afternoon. Just got my hair cut. My barber's here. Follow my long run on my YouTube and you'll get a chance to see him. I'm going to put up a day in the life of Lester Woods here for you a little bit later on. So yeah, this is the quintessential community of St. Charles, Missouri. One of the places that I have frequented often. And here are the sights and sounds of the streets of this community. My phone is flipping. I'll show you some more of this real quick. Main Street Church across the street there. Very nice. Look at their ophthalmologist office called the Eye Shop. That's pretty cool. Ophthalmologist office called the Eye Shop. Whoa, little hill. They have pubs, lunch spots. Here, one called the Fault Line. That's pretty cool. Not sure exactly what they're, oh, here it is. Pizzas, pretzels, sandwiches, and wraps. Right downtown here. Look like people are enjoying. Wineries, coffee shops, and I really actually have a very interesting spot that I want to show you guys. Two of them, actually three spots I want to show you guys. This is the St. Charles County Historical Society Archives. So take a look at the Archives Center right there behind me. And then I don't know exactly what this building is. Looks like it's been turned into a shoe shop with accessories, denim and dresses. But this building, I really like it. It was at some point some kind of a hall. And so look at how awesome that building is. That is architecture, structure extraordinaire right here in the community. Look like this business that just took it over is called the Mod Trend. Two more things I want to show you right quick. This is one of the first post offices of the city, and now it's actually called the Old Post Office. I want to show this to you. It's pretty cool. And actually you can tell they're getting ready for July 4th celebrations. Look at that architecture. 119 St. Charles, Missouri, Main Street. Here's a little history of it. Looks like this was the post office from 1909 all the way until 1964. And it looks like it actually was at one point the courthouse from 1840 until 1899. The old post office. Right downtown, St. Charles, Missouri, 72,000 people. Just an awesome sights and sounds of the streets. You have a couple of state buildings here, State Parks building there across the street, and another dry goods hardware store there across the street as well. And I do want to mention this. This was one of the cities, if you will, that was founded by the explorers Lewis and Clark, hence it being right on side of the Missouri River. And so here's a restaurant named after Lewis and Clark right there behind me. So again, I enjoy the sights and sounds of the streets. I hope you enjoy the sights and sounds of the streets here in St. Charles, Missouri. I got another one coming to you too, because here in St. Charles, they actually have established the streets of St. Charles. This is Old Town. I'm gonna come back and show you New Town. See you soon.